Amen. The Hebrew of the Old Testament reveals to us that the scriptural Hebrew word, which means so be it or verily or surely, is Amen and not Amen. Likewise, the Greek equivalent in the Greek New Testament is also pronounced Amen. Anyone can check this in Strong's Concordance, in its Hebrew lexicon, in its Greek lexicon, or in Aaron Pick's Dictionary of Old Testament Words for English Readers. Why then has the scriptural word Amen being rendered as Amen in our versions? Again, we can see how the pagans have been made welcome, been conciliated by adopting the name of a pagan deity in the church. The Egyptians, including the Alexandrians, have been worshipping or been acquainted with the head of the Egyptian pantheon, Amun-Ra, the great sun deity, for more than 1,000 years BCE. Before this deity became known as Amun-Ra, he was only known as Amen among the Thebans. This substitution of Amen for Amin was greatly facilitated by the fact that this Egyptian deity's name was spelled in Egyptian hieroglyphic language with only 3 letters, Amen. Just as we find a similar poverty of vowels in the scriptural Hebrew, which prior to its vowel pointing out by the Masoretes also only spelled its Amin as Amen. However, with the vowel pointing by the Masoretes, the scriptural word has been preserved for us as Amin. On the other hand, the Egyptian deity Amen is rendered by various sources as Amen or Amun or as Aman. However, the most reliable Egyptologists and archaeologists, such as these guys, as well as some authoritative dictionaries, all render the name of the Egyptian deity as Amen. This Amen was originally the Theban hidden god who is in heaven. The hidden one probably meaning hidden sun. Funk and Wagnall Standard College Dictionary describes it, Amen. In Egyptian mythology, the god of life and procreation, later identified with the sun god as the supreme deity, and called Amun-Ra. James Bonwick, Egyptian Belief and Modern Thought, repeatedly and frankly calls the sun deity of Egypt by its correct name, Amen. He states on these pages, Amen, in a sense, the chief deity of Egypt, supreme divinity. Whatever else he be, he must be accepted as the sun, the hidden god. The solar aspect is clear. There is a disk of the sun, Amen. His identification with Baal establishes him as a solar deity. Smith's Bible dictionary expresses Amen as an Egyptian divinity. He was worshipped as Amun-Ra or Amen the sun. Herodotus recorded for us how the Greeks identified their Zeus with Amun-Ra. Yahusha calls himself the Amin in Revelation 3:14, substituting a title or name of Yahusha with the name of the great hidden sky deity or the great sun deity of the Egyptians. Amen is inconceivable. The difference is subtle, but is there. By ending our prayers Amen instead of Amin, one could very well ask, have we been misled to invoke the name of the Egyptian sun deity at the end of our prayers? But worse is still to come.